Hello everybody, I am that thing that hides in your closet at night and watches you sleep. And so today, what was that intro? Oh my gosh. But no, so I'm here back with another story, because apparently you guys for some reason like my story videos, so I'm gonna hit you back with another. This one involves also last year, back in 9th grade, and this kid, let's call him Michael Jordan, because this is basically what the story is about, technically. He has been wearing J's to school, or Jordans, or whatever, which is how I came up with the name for him. Don't judge me. So he, just the problem was that he wore J's all the time to school, every single day. It's just the problem was, those J's were fake. Everybody saw they're fake. They were obviously fake. I'm not even gonna get into how just dumb that was. And so, he's just walking around, right? And a person just comes within 10 feet of him, and he just stares at them, gives them a death stare, and just says, "Don't step on my J's!" Right? No matter what, just 10 feet, like, he just screams at them, "Don't step on my J's," and the person, we don't even know the person, it's just some random person that nobody knows. Well, at least I didn't know them. And then he just screams at them, "Don't step on my J's." And it's like, hey, what happened? Did they step on your fake J's? And he's like, "They're not fake! And don't step on my J's!" All the time. That would just happen. And then in class. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna step on your fake J's. And he's like, "Call them fake one more time." And I'm like, "Sure, man. Sure. I totally believe you. They're real. How much did you get them for?" And he's like, "Oh, I found them on the ground." And I'm like, yeah, they're fake. And yes, they were obviously fake. Everyone knew that it was fake. I'm not the only one. I should just stop spamming you with words. And so in class, we're just sitting there just taking tests, right? And the teacher usually just walks around. And he sits in such a way that his legs just spread out. And 5 feet, that leg goes there. Not literally, just exaggerating. He just throws his leg off to the left and the other to the right, and he just sits in like that, and he's just doing his test, right? The teacher didn't even see his leg because he just whips it out of nowhere and puts it there, and the teacher trips over his shoe, right? And so, what do you think, that the kid would just get up and say, "Oh, no, I'm sorry. Are you okay?" No. Immediately he did. As the teacher's laying there on the ground, he gets up, takes the teacher by the front of his shirt, and yells in his face so loud the windows almost broke, "Don't step on my J's!" And then the whole class just started bursting out laughing, and it was by the end of the year he figured out that those J's were fake, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So, another thing, a person's just drinking water, we're just hanging out with him, talking about whatever, thinking of what pranks we should play, and then one person's drinking water, right? And the water there, what happens is, if you press it too hard, it was a really poor school, but if you press the water too hard, what would happen is the water would just split over the thing. And so the dude accidentally did that because someone just came from behind and just tagged him, right? And the water goes, and it goes near his shoe, doesn't even touch, like a drop or two. And then Michael Jordan hears like, "You got water on my J's." And then it looked like he was gonna start a fight there. It was so funny. He looked like he was about to start fighting with the dude. He just started giving the dude the death stare, and then he just pushes the guy away, and he's like, "How dare you step on my J's!" And I'm like, oh my gosh. Michael Jordan, stop already. And we've been trying to convince him that they are fake, because they actually were. And I do not want to make this video too long. I don't know, just make it 5 minutes or so. But so, the dude just walks away without even looking back. He probably thought that we were extremely weird, and you know what? I wouldn't blame him. We were kind of weird. And so, especially to that day, because it's the first time he wore those J's. And so, next day we go into a classroom. It was at lunch, and so we just go into a classroom because we had nowhere else to go, and then we just do whatever we want, right? And he steps on a guy's shoe accidentally, right? It wasn't a shoe, it was more like a sandal, except I think the guy did deserve to get his foot stepped on because he was wearing sandals with socks. But then what happens is he steps on the guy's foot, right? And then the guy just screams, and then he's like, and then Michael Jordan hears like, "How dare you touch my J's with your shoes?" And then the guy's like, "Dude, you're the one that stepped on my shoe." And then Michael Jordan over here just slapped the guy across the face, and it was like a little fight going on. Well, it wasn't little. The teacher wasn't there. He was getting his lunch, going to the bathroom, whatever. I do not know what teachers were doing back then. And so there's a fight breaking out in the class because Michael Jordan over here stepped on the guy's foot, and so they're just standing there punching the crap out of each other. And then eventually, 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I don't even remember, somewhere around that, an hour later maybe, I don't know, a teacher comes and breaks them up, and the teacher's like, okay, what's going on? And then Michael Jordan here is like, he stepped on my J's. And then the guy's like, no, this dude stepped on my foot. And then everyone, of course, conformed, and then he got suspended for like a week. But what do you think? Did he stop? No. Next day he came back. He was holding like a stick, except he showed us, he's like, okay, whoever steps on my J's one more time, they're gonna get it. And so he holds the stick in his coat that he usually wears. And so he's just walking around the classroom, right? And we're just staring at him like, dude, are you crazy? Do you need a nut house? Are you okay, dude? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. No one else will be if they step on my J's. Well, he obviously didn't say it in that voice, but you know what I mean. And that's actually what happened, right? And so we're just waiting for my couple friends. Just standing there talking, doing whatever we possibly can. And then what happens is, he comes, and my other friend is wearing real J's, right? He's wearing real J's, and here, this fake Michael Jordan dude, okay, he just is walking next to him, and then the guy's like, okay, I'll just make you feel better, I'll show you that it's not that big of a deal. And then immediately what happens is Michael Jordan accidentally swipes the foot across the guy's other leg, not leg, foot. He swipes it across his foot. Wow, I cannot even English today. But then, immediately what happens? As soon as that happens, keep in mind the other dude's also wearing J's, and then Michael Jordan over here yells at him, "Don't step on my J's!" And then, of course, my other friend was all like, dude, you're the one that stepped on mine. And am I complaining about it? No. Chillax already. Well, he didn't say chillax, but he just said chill out. And then Michael Jordan over here just picks the stick out of his jacket, just attempts to beat him up. And then, of course, my other friend was just calling him Jackie Chan for now because legit what happened, he deserves the name. He just punches this dude in the stomach, and then he kicks him in the face. He takes the stick, breaks it, he throws it away, and then he kicks him in the stomach. And then he takes off his J's and throws them as hard as he can into, well, dirt. It's not actual dirt, but it's like the little soft, I don't know what it's called. But he throws it there. Track dirt, whatever, don't judge me. And then he just throws it there. And then, of course, the dude just tries to run for his J's. He's like, no, my J's, no! And then afterwards what happened? Wow, I should just stop spamming you with those words. It's bad that I noticed that I'm saying it, but seriously. He starts running after him, and then Jackie Chan here just starts holding him down. He picks him up, well, not picks him up, but he, like, tackles him away from the ground, throws him against a fence, and then he punches him again, except he just punches him in the leg, and then he kicks his other leg. He kicked him in the knee, and the knee went back, and the guy couldn't move, so he crawled to get those J's. And then the next day, of course, he apologized, and then he's like, dude, I'm sorry, you know what, it's okay. And then by the end of the year, he actually figured out that those J's were fake. And it was just a little funny story that we learned, that I have to tell for today, because it's just a little funny story, of course. Who doesn't want to hear a little funny story every now and then? Come on, guys, seriously. But I'm kind of also running out of stories to tell, so leave in the comments below, what stories next do you want to hear? What else do you want to hear about? And if you did like this video, leave a like. If you also write something in the comments, doesn't matter what, I just love reading comments. And subscribe to the channel for more of these kind of stories. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Peace out.